This is verse 37 of the 24th chapter, Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has been giving his warning concerning the cataclysms that will befall that generation. He makes it quite clear that he's addressing his own generation. And he also, of course, has been warning those who will have ears to hear of the way in which they can detect as the time is approaching. He disclaims knowledge of the precise timing in the preceding verse, but certainly has given sufficient indication for people to recognize that events are unfolding. And then he gives a further warning here. So we have hospur. This is a coordinating conjunction, usually rendered just as, postpositive gar, for just as, hi hemerai, for just as the days to Noe of Noah. So just as the days of Noah, probably thinking of the protracted period of time in which Noah was building the ark, over 100 years by the biblical record. People had plenty of warning concerning the predicted coming cataclysm, and he says something like that here. It won't be 100 years, of course, but plenty of warning is being given at this time. So just as the days of Noah, hutos, so or thus, estai, the future of Ami, this is the third person singular, future. So thus it will be, and the subject of this is he parousia, the appearing, the presence to huio of the Son, to anthropou of man. This title that Jesus uses as his favorite title for himself, derived from the Old Testament, combining both humanity and deity. And of course Daniel 7 is the text that really emphasizes the deity here. And so the parousia, and of course in the context we've already seen Jesus allude to the coming of the Son of Man with the clouds of heaven, a direct quote from Daniel 7, and that suggests that he's still thinking in terms of the events that will be unfolding in that generation. And I think that's probably the primary focus here, although there may be a hint of a final cataclysm of history, but that's not necessarily in the text. It's something you'd have to simply infer as a possible broad long-term forecast. But certainly the emphasis here is on the events that still would take place within that generation.